Sometimes I get signal out here and sometimes I don't. Hey, good evening, everybody. Christie Hutcherson in the fight and on the front lines every day for you, the American people. I am live right now at the border. It is pitch black out here, but I want to discuss really quick why I'm here where I am. I'm on the border of Arizona and Mexico right now. This area right here is an area that's called the Gap. And I think not only does the American people need to know this information, but the Arizonians, you guys need to understand what Katie Hobbs has done. Katie Hobbs has decided, one of the first things she did was have all of the containers. So you've got your wall, and there's huge gaps in between the wall where the illegals just can flood in and just enter into the United States at any given time in these gap areas. And they're not, sometimes they're patrolled, sometimes they're not. But finally, because of the pressure, Governor Ducey did put shipping containers and he stacked them on top of each other. So there was a funnel created. And that funnel helped Border Patrol because they're, as you guys know, they're overworked and there's not enough of them anymore because of the policies of this administration. And so they were funneling individuals at least to like a chokehold where they could gather them up and at least have some sense of uh, not chaos, right? Where they could actually gather them, process them properly, at least know who's coming in here. But Katie Hobbs has decided that she doesn't want those. So she ordered all of the containers to be taken down off of the border. So now there's massive gaps again. And in the dead of night, as you can tell, it's pretty dark out here. And unless they cross in areas where there's sensors or cameras, it's very difficult to detect. And that's one of the reasons why you're seeing on the northern border 313 terrorists and on the southern border over 98 terrorists that have been caught. Well, think about all the getaways. Think about all those who are entering these sectors now where there's nothing to prevent them from doing so. And by the way, your taxpayer funded dollars already paid for them to be there, and then they had to pay for them to now be removed again. This is your government at work. This is democratic policies, socialist policies, communist policies to do one and one thing only, and that is to destabilize our country. So you're not going to really see much here, so I can't, unfortunately, but it's just very difficult to see. It's just pitch black. But the walls are here. This is a huge gap area. Mexico is literally right there. See where I'm standing? It's right here behind me. I could just walk into Mexico, as a matter of fact. So again, Christie Hutcherson, Women Fighting for America here. Please contact Katie Hobbs. Not that it's going to do any good, but at least you're doing your part to try to tell the state legislator here in Arizona to put pressure on Katie to secure our borders. They are wide open. We do not have borders. We don't even have airspace for that matter. As you could tell with Biden's administration allowing the Chinese just to float anything and everything over the United States and basically get our secrets and get our intel and all of our information. So this is the world that we're living in right now. And I believe, as I've been telling you and warning you for a very long time, you need to prepare. 2023 is going to be, unfortunately, the year that you're going to see a lot of changes happen in America, not for the good. But we can change the course if you actually engage and get involved. So I'm asking each and every one of you to go to Women Fighting for America's website, share this message, get the information that you need to keep your family secure and safe, and then also to activate to get in this fight to save our republic called America. I'm going to go live throughout the night. I'm going to go to a couple locations. It's kind of quiet here. One of the other information bits that I really want you guys to understand, Biden's new policy, it's been in effect for several months now, but you're going to start seeing the numbers go down. And don't let that fool you. It's a lie. So what they're doing is now 165 plus nations, all of these illegals can now go to the port of entries all along the borders, northern and southern borders, and turn themselves in to the customs agents or the border patrol agents. And they're going to get a piece of paper. They're going to be processed right then and there at the port of entries. And then they're going to give a court date. and then they're going to let them walk into the United States of America and be absorbed and disappear. And they don't, 90% of those who are given this paperwork do not show up for their court dates. So don't believe the numbers. As always, if the government's lips are moving, they're lying to you. Christie Hutcherson, live on the border in Arizona. God bless you, and God bless this great country. Please engage.